Breaker and Venomancer as well. And that will be a Necrophos on top of that.
I mean, I can understand the Necro. I can understand the Spirit Breaker. I don't know why Anti-Mage got banned out immediately.
Yeah, Anti-Mage is not really a first phase anything.
I mean, they're not going to pick Anti-Mage first.
There's only 10 seconds left to pick a hero. Radiant team, you gotta pick them right.
Yeah, so there's going to be Rubik first picked. Bold first pick, in fact. That's pretty much just saying, hey, don't
ban him.
Anything terribly useful. I do like the Jakiro pickup. Like Ice Path, if stolen, can be really good, but overall, it's like No Field is really the only thing that Jakiro doesn't like about Rubik. None of his spells are phenomenal, and he's good support all around right now. Great for pushing.
I mean, I feel Rubik, if he's gonna steal anything from Jakiro, he's just gonna steal the dot. So
yeah. And a Night Stalker second pick. I like this support combo. You have a very steady, very good harasser in lane, and then the roaming Night Stalker can just be absolutely devastating. Definitely eats Rubik, as well as many other supports, and even cores. Like, you can't pick vulnerable mids against a Night Stalker. You don't want to take a Sniper or a Shadow Fiend or an Invoker against this guy. It really limits your options. And, silence is always good. And that'll be a Nyx grabbed.
I think Nyx is going to really hurt this Night Stalker, too. Nyx makes it really difficult for Night Stalker to run around. You never know if the Nyx is there.
Dude, jiggle your mic cord. Like, goddamn.
You really gotta pick a hero. You gotta
it is so bad.
Left.
Well, that's unfortunate.
5 seconds, Morty.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Well, we'll find out if it gets any better.
Oh,
Well, better so far. Anyways, Puck banned from Radiant. I guess they do kind of like super strong lockdown, but the silence from Night Stalker could generally be enough to deal with a Puck. So maybe they just don't want to deal with it in general. Puck is extremely strong right now. And that would be a TA ban from Antikythera. They don't currently have great ways to strip refraction. And the early snowballiness of TA works very well with the Night Stalker and Jakiro. Get lots of good push and good ganking potential up online.
10 seconds to pick your hero.
Yeah, it'll be pretty interesting to see.
Yeah, 5 seconds left now.
I don't know. Who else do you want to see on either team? I mean, I don't know how to say their name.
I think that I'm not sure. I feel like Antikythera could take. Really not sure here. They probably want a hard to gank core like Lifestealer or a Juggernaut. Lifestealer is especially good as a Nyx bomb, or yeah, the Infest bomb with Nyx.
Yeah, I'd like
Always
that.
a great target.
Radiant team pick.
Invoker is also just a natural pairing with Nyx and Rubik. Like Sunstrike on top of Impale, extremely easy to set up and land, and it instant kills pretty much everybody mid game.
Yeah, if
early game.
If I didn't see if the Night Stalker wasn't here, I wouldn't mind seeing a Storm. Storm pairs really well with Nyx Assassin as well. Just because Nyx can scout out and then you can.
Yeah, 5 seconds left now.
Yeah.
Go Dire team, pick them up.
Nature's Prophet. This is a hard pushing lineup right now. Hero and Nature's Prophet's going to be able to take towers really quickly.
So they are set to take map control very, very quickly between both the Night Stalker and the heavy push. Towers are going to fall quickly. It's going to be constantly dark. Wards are going to be next to useless. This is they're going to have to play a durable, hard to gank lineup here on Antikythera. And Underlord is definitely one of those heroes.
Yeah,
that's not the kind of guy that you can just bring 2 people to kill.
Yeah, it'll be definitely really difficult to kill him, especially because he's going to get Guardian Greaves.
Yeah, Guardian Grace is good. Purges off the silence.
10 seconds to pick your hero, you moron.
And also just the D push, right? It's
It'll be fine.
Rain of Fire is great for
Come on,
clearing
Captain
out
Team, pick it,
treants and everything else.
Yeah. So I
There's
actually
even more
think,
push.
yeah, I
Troll
actually
Lord.
think they're just going straight push lineup.
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, you need a mid still in their team. So
Yeah. Murica does still need a mid, and
10 seconds to pick your hero.
I think we need to see
moron.
Antikythera pick up a strong early game fighter with wave clear and PKP buying potential. Of course, what I mean is Sven. I think that Sven is very good here.
yeah, I like Sven. Sven, Luna's not bad. Luna's basically just Sven but ranged.
I actually think that Luna would take too long to come online.
I mean, there's a way to do it where instead of normally where you wait and you don't skill your bounces, you just immediately take it.
Yeah, I know. You can go for like a farming build where you just immediately max out glaives and don't really care about anything else, but it's still like God's strength gives the durability and the damage needed early game to fend off stuff, whereas Luna can be incredibly squishy, especially with all the slows, stuns, and just overall catch that Radiant have. And picking up a early BKB on Luna is more crippling, I feel, than on a Sven.
Yeah. So yeah, Sven's probably really good. I don't know. Somebody else as well. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see.
Life Sealer still wouldn't be bad with the bombs from Nyx Assassin. Another strong early game fighter.
Well, the only reason I don't like Lifesteal anymore is Lifesteal is going to get kited really bad by this team.
Yeah, he will.
Which is another issue with Sven as well. But that's only if Sven gets caught out.
Yeah, but at the very least, the Sven has the stun and the ability to like two-shot people. All right, PA, not as prone to being kited, is kind of prone to being locked down, though. I think that the Night Stalker could pose problems for the PA. That silence could definitely be crippling.
Yeah, the only thing that I like about the PA is that there isn't a lot of magic nuke, really. As long as you don't stand in Jakiro's ult, then everyone else at the moment is just right-click. So I wouldn't mind seeing, so mid-wise, I mean, a lot of the mids are going to be crippled by Nyx, so I don't know. Someone that you can nuke down as fast as like a magic nuke, maybe. Viper actually might not be bad either.
Lena could very well actually just be the mid pickup here. I wouldn't be surprised if Antikythera banned it.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say Lena initially, but Nyx makes Lena really sad.
Yeah, but if I were to put all the typical high spell damage nuke heroes on a pedestal, like say, got Lena, you've got Storm, you've got OD, you've got, like say, an Ember, I think that Lena is by far made the least sad by Nyx Assassin.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I do like banning Quap as well. That was going to be my next shot. I mean, Quap has her pure, like, she's all nuke, so Quap would have been really good as well.
Yeah, Quap is all nuke, and they don't really have the tools to deal with her at all. They have the root from Pit of Malice, they have a stun from Nyx Assassin, and they've got a stun from Rubik.
So what I mean, something I wouldn't actually mind seeing on Team America, just throw a PL mid. I mean, he's okay. So there's Lena. So they took the Lena instead. Yeah, I think you throw PL mid. PL is really hard to deal with. Plus, if you throw him mid, he can farm up and not really be as greedy and go for more of a hard pushing kind of destructive build. Plus, everyone else on their team is pushing, so you can farm up if you need to.
10 seconds.
I don't know. I think that the PL would make this team too greedy.
Yeah, I mean, that's true too. Well, I mean, Night Stalker and Jakiro don't really need much. Nature's going to be farming pushing out the lanes most of the time.
I mean, despite the Nyx, I'm sure that they just pick OD here.
Oh, yeah. That
it's
actually
the classic troll synergy.
Yeah. They also probably didn't want to give Lena into troll because that is a awesome synergy.
Sorry about the interruption there. They're obviously really going over their options here, but I don't know. I still like OD.
Yeah, I think OD's really good. I mean, OD deals with PA pretty well. Zeus, I actually like Zeus a lot. The only thing I don't like about Zeus is that it's going to be hard for him to do Arc Lightning with the Nyx around, but he can nuke down the PA really well.
I mean, it's not just Arc Lightning though, right? Like, any of Zeus's skills will proc Carapace with his passive, I believe. So
yeah,
it's whatever.
Yeah, so I guess you just say, hey, I'm gonna proc it anyway, might as well.
Yeah. It's not that much damage whenever it's coming off of a Zeus passive. It's only the stun that's really worrying. Yeah, I don't know. I think that Murica's draft feels much more focused. They definitely know what they want to do. They're playing the vision game, they're playing the push game. They're going to have a lot of resources on this map.
Yeah. And
Antikythera might end up just getting choked out from a very, very early point. So
yeah, I feel like the blatant tower push is so much stronger. I'd be surprised if we didn't see a 4-man death ball and then Nature's pushing another lane really early. Probably like or pre 20 minutes.
Yeah, probably. It's definitely within the realm of possibility, right?
Okay. All right, I mean, so on the Dire side, we have Wolfie Delta on PA, and we have Nemo. I haven't looked at the names yet. Nemo on Nyx Assassin, Taish Chain on Underlord, Prime Soul on Lena, and Ooh Camouflage on Rubik. Really excited to see that. I'm probably not going to remember any of these names, but Nemo,
yeah,
that makes
Prime Soul is pretty strong on Lena, so I would assume that he'd have a good lane.
Yeah, it'll be exciting.
But it's like Zeus doesn't really lose lanes. He just sits back, he Arc Lightnings creeps, he's whatever.
Yeah, I actually would have liked Lena to, instead of going opt for the bottle, just to immediately get a wand, then go for bottle.
I mean, Belina very well might pick up a wand still. Like,
the game's about to start.
Who knows? Anyways, on the Radiant side, we have I Returned playing Troll Warlord, a position 5 Jakiro, looks like, being played by God Akira. There's Roaming Sarah playing Night Stalker, a mid Zeus played by Romp, and last but not least, we have Finesse on the off lane, Nature's Prophet. I am very interested in seeing how this NP does against this Zeus PA lane. I feel like he should fare very well. Dagger Harass can be frustrating, but the Zeus, or the Nature's Prophet, is a ranged hero. He's got great base damage, and of course he has the Nature's Skull.
Yeah, it's
sort of zone for him.
Yeah, it'll definitely be good. I mean, I think that PA needs to be a little careful. I also think that Lena needs to be careful soon. As soon as oh, that's gonna be annoying. Nyx is gonna do that thing where he hangs out mid. That sucks. I'm sorry, Zeus.
Yeah, it's pretty typical. You had to assume this whenever you pick an int hero, especially a very spell heavy one against a Nyx, that he's just gonna roam mid on you with mana burn and make you really sad.
Yeah, something I'm actually surprised. We didn't see either one of the mids just demand tangos like a boss from all of their other players. That's funny.
No. Zeus just... Well, I mean, Zeus did, actually, though. He has shared.
Yeah. I actually think Zeus is just going to lose the lane. Like, Zeus is not going to be able to do anything. And that's the point of this Nyx. Lena is just going to... What, she's already a whole level ahead of Zeus now? No? Never mind, she's behind Zeus. Surprising.
The Zeus is going to be able to get experience. It's the farm that he's going to be lacking.
Yeah, Zeus kind of needs it, too.
Overall, I do think that the Zeus will be okay. And in fact, Sarah's going to come in here, maybe try to help out a bit. Has the Void available to go onto Nemo. Nemo just doesn't have any sort of mana at all, but neither does Zeus, so there's no real follow-up damage there.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Top lane is actually looking a little bit more pushed out. They are pulling finally, so that'll stop the Nature's Prophet from getting experience.
yeah, top lane is appearing to go in the PA's favor for now, but I mean, you're an offlaner, you're getting less hits, which is more than most offlaners can actually accomplish. There's going to be a bit of a go onto this Underlord bottom, but there's not really any kill potential there. It's an Underlord.
Yeah, just keep spamming Liquid Fire and go on that. I do really like this Ice Path animation, or like the styling on it. It makes me happy. I don't know why. It looks really cool. So, God Akira, thank you.
We do all know that Ice Path garbage skill, so whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to hold down. They don't really have any other grab. I mean, if you can put it in with the Sprout, and that works pretty well.
Sarah's coming in. Not actually going to find tie chains, though. At least doesn't look like it. Yeah, no. So he's going to get off scot-free. Nemo's still sitting mid. It's just, they're content to dual lane this mid.
I mean, why not? You get some levels, or not levels, you get experience and whatever. And farm on this Lina. She'll be fine. You got 16 last hits right now, and 5 denies, so doing really well.
Yeah, well, the Zeus still has 11. Like, you're committing a full hero to this lane 100% of the time. You have to completely zone him out, or else it's not really that worth it. Because you could say that they're ahead in experience because of it, but not really, because they're dual laning. Like, Lina is splitting XP.
Right. But with that said, Lina is the same level, or one level higher than Zeus, so it does work. Not for long. He is 4
it was just
well.
because of those range creeps that they haven't died yet. They're at the same XP level.
Yeah, so it's not the best, but it's not terrible.
Yeah. Now with Sarah bottom, Tyus is a bit more zoned, and this is first night, so we'll see what Night Stalker is actually able to do here. Probably not much, only level 2. Did spend some time roaming mid. That would have been useful getting to level 3 before the 4-minute mark, but it's in the past, and just going to do the best to secure this 2-stack, because it looks like Tyus is actually going to get at least one of the large creeps, maybe even both. No, just one.
It got Akira manage. Like we were talking about earlier, both lanes seem really difficult to kill their offlaners. Nature's Prophet doesn't have Sprout yet, so that might be a problem if they decide to go on him. Can't quite, grab him out.
Has anybody else said that your mic cuts out, or is it just me?
No, it's just you.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude,
I don't
know.
think it's cutting out in lane or in game. I think it's just Discord. So that means everyone on your stream can hear me cutting out, but nobody on mine can.
Yeah. I don't know. 1 second. Sorry, folks. Need to try to fix something.
Yeah, neither is a good option. Like, it's kind of shitty, but I mean, it wouldn't be you. It's something on my end. They are going on Nemo though. Not that I think they can kill him.
Yeah, no. Nemo is a Nyx. He's tanky. And they're just going to shrine up and be right as rain. So, though, Romp will get this full wave under his tower, and he has to be happy about that, at least. But they're putting a lot of resources into just shutting down this Zeus mid when it's really, a lot of the worry has to come from this Troll and this Nature's Prophet, which is most of their push power.
Yeah, I mean, Wolfie actually they're actually going on Wolfie right now.
Wolfie looks like he's dead. One hit,
dead.
there it is.
I was like,
Sarah with the first blood.
Sarah needs, I was like, she was so sad. It would have been like, oh no, they're going to keep missing this. And actually, second blood goes down as well. Underlord dying bottom.
Yep.
It's like Ice Path doing work.
And now with all the space creator on the map, Romp actually just has a free lane right now.
That's exactly what you need.
He will pick up his 6 here. That is a big ultimate online now. the kill steal / secure potential is just massive.
I mean, if you play it right, a lot of Zeus's don't actually use it just to blatantly steal kills anymore. I used mine earlier to like make sure a Lich ult worked, and it killed 4 people with it. So I don't know. It depends on how you play.
It right. It's all kill stealing. Don't worry about it. Anyways, bottom lane, Underlord's doing really well because it's Rain of Fire or Firestorm, right? Like you just can't stop it from. You can't stop an Underlord from farming really unless you commit a lot to dealing with him.
Yeah, especially with his Atrophy Aura. I mean, that damage reduction is big. 18% is a lot.
Which they might just commit a lot to him. They have 30 seconds of night left, and Sarah's gonna show in the lane, so that's unfortunate.
Yeah, but with all this, they are leaving Wolf Delta up top.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Man, you might
I don't know. I think that they can afford to leave the PA alone for just a bit, though. Like, they've already killed him once, and Nemo is way overextended. This actually could just be a dead Nyx. All right, Ice Path is going to end up missing. Needs to get the slow from Dual Breath off, but it won't be there, and Nemo will get
He just walks out
and clarity off.
Yeah, he was right outside the range. Right outside the range of that Dual Breath.
Yeah.
This sustains.
Yeah, this, I don't know. I think that you definitely Dual Breath first and then Ice Path instead of vice versa.
Yeah, it's slow.
The slow is just too good.
I mean, considering we were saying that Wolf D is up top, basically, like he was having kind of a rough lane. He did die first. He still has the most last hits, 51 to Lena's 7 or 49.
He does, but he's still third on net worth.
Yeah,
technically second. Like he's pretty much tied with the other safe lane carry, so he's not really that far ahead. And this Radiant team is definitely designed to come online earlier. So
oh yeah, definitely. Sarah actually looks like she might be in trouble.
Sarah might be in trouble. There's going to be a Nature's Prophet ult, but
Sarah's dead.
Sarah's tanky, but yeah, no, still dead.
I mean, Prime Soul decided not to use her ult there, which is probably a good decision. I mean, you didn't need it, but there was no way. If she felt like Sarah was getting out, just immediately Laguna Blade.
There's going to be jump. Oh, the dagger crit onto Finesse. 15% too strong, and that will be a dead Nature's Prophet up top.
Now she's basically tied with Lena.
Denied.
Pretty much. That is like the power of this PA, though. Like the chase is very strong, which is what they needed on this team from their core to not be kited.
Yeah.
It's all just a question of who manages to seize map control first, because I believe that playing from behind, Dire is going to have a really tough time. But who knows? Anyways, Romp is getting gone on here. They need to get some sort of stun. Impale's just going to barely miss, and in fact, there's going to be a Nature's Prophet coming in, and he actually might have just gotten himself killed. There's actually going to be Laguna Blade popped.
I don't actually know if I agree with that Laguna Blade right there. I mean, you got the stun, you didn't stack it, and you didn't actually hit them.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, but no, like the Laguna Blade obviously wasn't great because they didn't get a kill. Nemo so close to death though. Sarah just the shrine just now comes up, and that absolutely is going to be the Zeus ult to kill. Finesse getting low. That final kill will do it, but Prime Soul in kind of a tricky spot has to man fight Sarah. Nice LSA, and Prime Soul should be able to get out. And across the map, decent fighting from both sides. I believe it was a 1-for-1 trade at the end of the day.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, though, even at this point, Antikythera, their net worth is a little bit higher, about 2K. And experience, about the same. Of course, that can shift either way, but it's interesting to see.
Yeah, I believe that. So I believe that there's pretty major go time from this team. It's basically going to be this Mask of Madness from this troll and the Shadow Blade. Because once you get your first Roche under your belt, that's whenever you can afford to start grouping up and pushing.
Yeah, with that said, though,
Night Stalker is also going to be huge.
Yeah, with that said, though, I was actually really surprised that the tower push. Like, looks like Dire actually has a. They got mid tower, and I'm kind of surprised that the Radiant hasn't gotten one yet.
The Dire has grouped up more so far this game, I would say. So, Emo getting pretty low. Burns a range or hop. And Romp will be dissuaded from chasing further with, well, camouflage dying. But yeah, so even though they missed the kill mid, this is going to be a nice, easy pickup for Sarah, who is actually now 6, has the ult up. And this is going to be 4 minutes of hopefully productive night for Sarah.
Yeah, I think you look to go mess with Wolf now. I mean,
Money to burn.
now is the problem. You have been leaving him up here for a while. Already has the Blightstone almost done with your Deso.
But it's still definitely killable because Void is just such a strong magic nuke, and they do stuff Sprout and all this harass. They have, yeah, they've got Zeus ult up. I do think that this is a very killable PA here if he's not careful.
I think that Return needs to be worried here, actually. It looks like they're actually going to get him. He is going to get him.
Turned is looking pretty dead. Prime Soul with the Laguna Blade taking the kill, and well on the way towards the Bloodstone, has the first piece of it picked up.
Yep.
Or I should say 2, because, you know, he's going to disassemble Arcanes for it, most likely.
Mm-hmm. Do look like they want to go on Wolfie now. Sarah is going to die behind
This should not be a hard kill at all. And there's the ult. Almost gets it done. Wolfie getting low, but kind of not there. Sarah needs to fly. There's going to be vision from the Sprout. And that's all she wrote. So ult's used to kill cores on both sides of the map. Drakira's being dove under tower, and it's going to try to get the TP out, but TP's back to the own tower. So that's not great. And
that was a play. She was juking him.
Of course.
They saw teepees and they didn't want to stay. I mean,
yeah. Well, it is going to be a 1-for-1 tower trade across the map.
Yeah, don't worry, Kira. Nobody saw that, just us, and we're gonna point it out.
Yep.
But I did just realize that his name is for Death Note. I think.
Oh. Well, he needs to be careful because this is a strong Underlord, and Akira could be very close to death here.
He's definitely.
Thankfully, Finesse is there with the Sprout.
Yeah.
And now they're going to try to turn around. Sarah and Romp are both here, and Taish could be the one that goes down. Nice nukes. There's the silence, keeping the Pit of Malice from coming out. Nice stun, and Sarah will take the last hit.
Yeah, great ice path. I don't know if it was a make or break, but it was really good. It was a nice ice path.
That is the power of Ice Path, though. It's a lot like Fissure in that it's just such a good zoning tool. You can lay it across paths, and people just can't get through.
Right.
And looks like I Returned is he's getting towards his Shadow Blade. Not quite there yet. He'll probably have it before 20, though.
Yeah,
Assuming
interesting to see. I mean, the smoke hap comes out on Radiant, but I don't know if they can find anybody. They actually
don't like this smoke timing because Bloodstone is purchased and in stash for Prime Soul, and you don't want to get kills without it because you want those charges to be built up right away. I think you wait for the Bloodstone to be up, then you smoke and immediately try to get a pick off with it.
Yeah, I mean, both teams smoked.
Yeah, but it looks like the Radiant Smoke is going to be a bit more fruitful as Tide Chain is going to be sprouted, nuked, and most likely killed. He's tanky, but he's not that tanky.
Yeah. Honestly, on Dire right now, I wouldn't mind seeing just a casual Quelling Blade.
What?
Casual Quelling Blade?
Quelling Blade.
I mean,
Wolfie has one.
Well, yeah, it's because Wolfie's going to build into... I mean, it just helps. I don't think Wolfie's going to build the Battle Fury, but...
I think that Battle Fury this game would be a big mistake. Like, even with the Nature's Prophet, like, it just comes too slowly. Anyways, again, it's going to be a 1-for-1 tower trade across the map. And both teams are actually going to push towards the Tier 2 offlane towers.
I honestly think that that's a mistake for the Dire, because the push is so much better on the Radiant. But they're diving instead of pushing, so... never mind. Wolfie just tanking tower, doesn't care though because of the evasion. Good design now.
This should be a 1-for-1 tower trade.
Yeah, there's no reason.
Nemo is going to come in behind them, but his Vendetta is down, so I don't really see any initiation potential here. And nobody else is TPing in.
I mean, you do have Underlord. Yeah, you have a couple people here. Nobody that I think that can kill anybody, but...
And they're actually going to force deny this offlane tier 2. So keeping it up for a bit.
Oh, Dire's bottom tower's denied. Oh.
Not a terrible decision.
Yeah, what I do think is possibly a questionable decision is I do not believe that Finesse should be going for Orchid right now. I think that Deso is the better item for this team.
Definitely. You are looking for a hard split push game.
Like, you already have a very good silence in Night Stalker, and the way that they've been taking these fights, they haven't been going for full 5-on-5 engagement, so you haven't really needed more than one silence at a time. Anyways, Finesse is going to get gone on. It looks like Nemo's Vendetta up. Will he be able to TP out? He will.
Waiting to see actually the... Let's see now what the Shadow Blade timing. He doesn't actually have it yet. Come on, returned. Yep. Finish it up. That'll be a big time because then he's immediately going to go take Roche and be able to survey around the map to kill.
This should make my life easier.
Straight into what? What do you get after that? Straight into MKB? Or BKB?
Yeah, BKB probably.
Yeah, I think there's enough nuke down to be able to stop the PA, so you don't really need the MKB that fast, but...
This PA is going to get a second item BKB, though, which is definitely the call. I don't think they can afford to delay it. Anyways, Nemo's on the high ground, is going to immediately break this smoke. Sarah is going to take the brunt of some damage, but it's not much. And there's actually going to be nighttime use. Pit and Malice still up for a little bit. Nemo's going to be scouted by this sentry. God, this pit lasts just so long.
Yeah, I just want to point out that was a really good call by Sarah. She uses her Hunter in the Night to go up there and place a TP, so I really like that.
Yeah, Prime Soul's taking a lot of damage, actually, and should go down to this right-clicks from the Stroll. So far, not a great team fight. That is actually the first showing of the Bloodstone and outstanding 8 charges already. And Nemo's ride home is taken out, so Taishane's and him will be dying, too.
Yeah, 3 for none. That was a great play there by the Radiant.
Yeah.
By Team America, showing them what to do.
And in fact, that wasn't... It's not America, it's Murica.
Is it actually?
Yeah, there is no way.
Well, I wrote it down wrong, so whatever.
Rip. Anyways, now here's the 5-man push. Mid-tier 1 will go down, and probably not more. All the ults for this team are down, whereas, yeah, Laguna's up, Vendetta is almost up, and Spellsteal is always up. Dice Chain's getting pretty low, but Troll Warlord's just going to run into pit.
So does Sarah.
And Rob is getting real dead. Nemo
that's
get the last hit with.
That's not what you want. But you're already down to 9 charges.
This is not looking like a good fight. There's going to be Wolfie Delta picking up the kill on Antikythera, and Prime Soul getting returned with Delta with the double kill, killing Finesse, and Sarah will be the only one to escape. That was just such a massive overextension and staying way further than when they should have been.
Oh yeah, I do want to point out though that Prime Soul only managed to get 1 Bloodstone charge after that because she had to leave. Kind of unfortunate. Did he?
Yeah, he got 2. He's up to 10.
So that's kind of unfortunate, but it's a really good fight there by the Dire.
Yeah, but I don't know. It was definitely preventable. They should have just taken the tier 1 tower and backed. They had no ults up. It wasn't nighttime. There was no vision even really.
Yeah, it would have been... I think you could have just left. I mean, right now, though, Underlord's so good at pushing as well, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, good decision here to just back up.
Yes, exactly what Murica should have done.
Exactly what Murica should have done.
Anyways, this Orchid will be up on Nature's Prophet soon, so that could be a big boon. And maybe this is going to be like a rushed Bloodstone for the PA. Or not Bloodstone, Bloodthorn.
For the
same difference, whatever.
Not for PA, for the Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, I mean it's for the PA.
Oh.
To counter the PA.
Yeah, I was like,
Bloodthorn True Strike.
right. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's a pretty good idea. It also affects the Nyx. Like, if you can manage to get in and just silence the Nyx, I don't hate it. I do agree with you. You probably should have just finished the Deso off first, but it's not a terrible idea.
Looks like they're actually going to go in for Roche. They've got a troll, so this shouldn't be hard at all to take.
No, just immediately just takes us. Troll needs to put his salve somewhere so we can pick up this Aegis, though. Doesn't look like the Dire knows.
Yeah, they don't have any vision here, and it's nighttime. They don't want to make any aggressive moves on the map. Night Stalker has them scared, as it rightly should.
Tell you something about the Radiant. They sure know how to kill Roshan.
And there's going to be an easy first Roche at 22 minutes for Murica.
It's honestly a little slow considering he's had his Shadowblade and his Mask of Mass for a while. You didn't even really need your Shadowblade for that. You could have just smoked in and then taken it.
Yeah, no, it's not the hardest. Troll is one of the better heroes for taking an early Roche, like up there with Ursa, kind of. But you know, at least they got it done.
Yeah.
They did not want to be. They definitely wanted to be the team to get first Roche. They're far better at it.
Yeah, I agree. So it looks like, yeah. So it's going to be an early BKB on Troll, early BKB on Yay as well. So Wolfie already actually has it and going straight in for the Abyssal Blade after that.
Yeah. This is, I think that the BKB on Troll is primarily being able to run through Pit of Malice is just so good this game.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
even if Underlord was the only person on that team, I would still think that BKB was value. Just
I mean,
through
BKB
not
is
being surrounded
always
by that.
value. Yeah. Especially on these heroes. Well,
always.
on these uncertain heroes, you almost always get it on Troll. You almost always get it on. I mean, PA. There's very limited ways to stop that. I mean, it basically negates Lina. Also, basically negates Nyx. So.
What I do like here, though, is that Sarah is going for a quick halberd instead of immediately rushing the Ags, and I do believe that somebody on Dire should be getting a halberd as well, Antikythera. It's so good against Troll. It could easily go on this Nyx Assassin instead of a Blink Dagger.
Yeah, it seems like he's going more for like the kind of standard, but I do agree with you. Especially because you both have two just really hard like right-clicking heroes. I do kind of wish that Returned here would have been more aggressive and just gone after that that guy, but oh well.
It's a tough kill, you know. He just lifts you, and who knows what happens after that. Rotations come, people die, babies are born, angels grow wings.
That's a lot to happen from like Shadowblade ganking.
Well, there's going to be a 3-man smoke bottom, but they're actually going to run into 5, and this is not the kind of engagement that you want. Taichains is going to be immediately silenced and stunned. Pops the mech, but is it going to be enough, as Ooh Camouflage and Taichains are both nuked pretty heavily down. Prime Soul on the backline, so kills God Akira. It's something, but it's not enough, and in fact, Prime Soul is just going to TP out.
Good
Gets the
decision.
Bloodstone charge for his trouble, but that was not the opportune smoke.
Yeah, that did not end the way they were hoping. Interesting to say, God's Souls. I suck at names. I was really on point yesterday. I had all the names down, but these are awful. Prime Souls actually does manage to pick up his Hurricane Pike, so I really like that. He is going for a BKB as well. Pretty interesting. You don't often see BKBs this early on Linas if you decide to go for them at all.
They BKBs across the board. This
Yeah.
Night Stalker with the improved vision is scouting out Prime Soul on the cliff, and Prime Soul is going to be silenced. They need the Sprout. Sprout's actually going to miss. That is devastating. And it kind of doesn't matter. Hurricane Pike is up
Yeah,
either
she
way.
has a Hurricane Pike, so it doesn't matter. I do want to point out that while all this is happening, they've been 4-manning this whole time, and Wolfie's just been pushing out lanes. Like, he's taking up into the tier 3 now.
Yeah.
They do
And
TP
that's
back.
actually going to go down to Prime Soul's right clicks, and that's Aegis popped and possibly more for Returned. He's looking pretty dead, and Nemo will get the kill with the Impale.
Good. Now we're up to 14 souls, or 14 Bloodstone charges, so pretty good. You're basically up past where you were when you started, so I like it. Good job.
Yep. Now, Sarah getting closer to the halberd. Even though I do think that halberd is an amazing item this game, I'm not sure if it's prioritized over Night Stalker Ags. Like, I said it was okay, but the more I think about it, the more I'm not really sure. Like, Night Stalker Ags is kind of the entire reason that you pick the hero most of the time.
Yeah. Halberd really stops. I mean, it does stop Lena, and it does stop the PA, though. Especially because of this. Like, if she had Halberd, you wouldn't die.
Yeah, but I mean, think about it this way. Like, Crippling Fear already conveys a mischance, so I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know. I agree with you. It's a hard call.
Many thanks.
But she does end up queuing it up immediately, so who knows? Maybe she'll hurry up and finish it off.
It's actually going to be 5 mid versus 3 that are trying to keep this pushed out.
Honestly, yeah. Oh, good
Yeah.
Ghost Scepter call. That's also another item that you can get. BKB, 10-second BKB on EA is going to be used now for almost nothing.
Yeah, but look, Finesse is cutting the wave. They have limited push time, and with this fort, it could be cut down early. They need to kill this one melee creep. That one melee creep, and this is over.
And, well, they do.
Yep. Still, though, they are going to get the tier 3. Now they have to try to get something in return. Nemo getting very low. Nemo actually will die. Can they pick up anything else? They've got the chase potential. They have Sarah, who gets rooted, unfortunately. There's the Ice Path, though, on to Rubik. He's
Rubik's
sprouted.
dead.
He is dead. Tie Chains is going to get the 2 others out, though.
Yeah, good decision by him. He immediately saw that something bad was about to happen. They weren't going to trade off very well. And he opted to TP out.
Still, though, first tier 3 taken by this... taken from the team that should have all the map control by all rights this game.
Right, yeah, it's a little confusing how that isn't happening. I mean, Team Murica I really assumed they were going to have way more map control. They don't even have any, well, they have one
Tie
tier
Chance is going to get a bit aggressive here, and he'll be stunned for his efforts. Prime Soul getting low as well. Has to back off. But meanwhile, Wolfie Delta is going to jump on top of Finesse and get the kill.
Romp is actually in a really big trouble. They do miss the stun, though, so he is going to be fine.
Yeah, nice 3-man Ice Path from Akira. Should stop most of this chase. Nemo's still going forward, but everybody else is nice and slow. Nemo is actually going to commit for it. And Prime Soul's going to use the Laguna on that already dead
A little
wrong.
unnecessary, but hey.
Yeah, but Akira's dead too. Nice double kill for Prime Soul.
Yeah, I
And
like
this
it.
Should just be another 5-man run down mid.
Right, I mean, you take the tower now. I don't actually think there's anything you can do to stop it. I mean, you're not really scared of Sarah at the moment. You're not, I mean, you are kind of scared of Troll, but he's not there. And this is going to be it. This is going to be Brax down. There's nothing they can do to stop this.
Yeah.
You don't rotate, right? I feel like you just back out. Roche isn't
Yeah,
up,
no,
but it
you
does have a
definitely just back
possibility.
out. They're going to push out bottom and try to take the tier 2, I believe.
That's probably the best idea. 'Cause, I mean, if right there you did manage to team wipe, you couldn't go bottom at all. So, but that's first Rax. I mean, it's 30 minutes. I'm actually really surprised that it isn't the other way around. Wolfie and Tice Chains are gonna go up and get these shrines. So, do like that.
Yeah, Prime Soul's sitting invis, hoping for something to happen, but actually Returned is going to scout him out, but doesn't have any sort of stun, no lucky bashes, and Sarah wasn't in position with the slow or the silence, so Prime Soul's actually just going to get out scot-free.
I want you to look top and just watch Finesse just sitting in the trees. Like, I don't know why it makes me laugh so much. Like,
Top or bottom?
top, bottom.
Yeah.
It looks whatever. It's the top of the bottom. Sorry,
What?
top of the map. Whatever. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Don't
there's
judge me.
no way that you can word that. That makes it right.
Don't judge me.
You're just giving me wrong directions all the time.
I like those directions. That's why I don't give directions to people. Google does.
No, that's true.
Just drop a pin and hope. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna start pinging and not gonna tell you any context of it.
All right.
So
I
Roche
actually
will
don't think that our
respond.
pings show on the map. I think they only just show on the... Here, ping that spot again. Oh, hey, look at that. They do.
Yep.
Anyways, returned does end up killing Ooh Camouflage. Congrats for them. Nice pickup. Anything really helps at this point in the game, as it looks like Finesse is going to get gone on by Nemo, possibly. I actually don't think that Nemo can kill him.
Yeah, I mean, there is
having a gym.
Yeah, there is a gym on him. I mean, doesn't have a Shadow Blade. Nature's Prophet doesn't have one, so.
Nature's Prophet is going to end up getting his Deso. That is a big pickup, and could honestly be some sort of a turning point for this team.
Yeah.
There's a lot of extra damage on this right-clicking ranged core.
Yeah, considering that they do have a Nature's Prophet, I'm kind of surprised that the towers aren't pushed out more. Like, lanes aren't just blatantly pushed out, but. I mean, you are kind of scared because there is a Nyx, so I can't really blame him. Nyx is kind of hanging out. It's kind of watching.
Yeah.
Item-wise, I think the most useful item this entire game so far has just been that the Ghost Scepter on Romp. But we do have the Abyssal Blade finished up. Yeah. Abyssal Blade is finished up on Wolfie, though. So, really like that. We haven't pointed it out, but a while ago, Ty Shanes did finish his GG boots, and he finished a pipe. So that's really helpful. Pipe basically negates all of Romp's damage. I would have liked to see an Ags on Romp. I personally love Ags. It's very useful. 30 seconds, and you can.
Oh, he's working on it, but it's not even close to the farm to actually being able to have had it at this point.
Right.
Like, Veil's really important in this game. Ghost Scepter is really important in this game. Aether Lens can kind of...
Yeah, I kind of would have opted out of the Aether Lens, I think.
Yeah, so would I have. Like, the Spell Lamp is good, but the range is just not, like, a thing on Zeus.
Right. The Spell Lamp isn't even
skills
that
are real great.
Oh, well. Hindsight.
Well, Nemo's going to scout out Sarah. Taishane's not far behind. Got Akira, though. A much easier target is in the area as well. And Taishane's just going to walk away in the middle of all, in front of all of them.
He's tanky.
They
He
can't
doesn't
stop
care.
him.
Yeah, Roche is up. Not quite sure. I do think that they know. And they do.
Yep. Well, at the very least Taishane's knows, and as a result, so does Antikythera. I feel like Murica has an inkling, because they're all sort of grouped up in the same area too. The spot and push is going to draw them out, though.
Do like that smoke on bottom. It breaks vision. Plus, you know if the Invis hero is there.
Yeah. I think that was actually just a ploy, though, to... What the hell?
Ding, ding.
Yeah, no, I think that was all just a ploy to get them to come bottom, because now they have a potentially free Roche. They will take it quickly with this Desolator on the PA, but not sure if it's going to be quick enough.
Oh, it'll be plenty quick, especially because you have Lena just sitting here hitting.
Yeah. Looks like there is, there's just no vision for Radiant over here. And Antikythera will grab the second Roche.
Yeah, and cheese. There's actually cheese as well. Maybe. This should have been finished a while ago, but they left.
Immortality.
Well, yeah, and Wolfie was kind of getting chain bashed.
Yeah, Wolfie's actually opted to get the MKB next, so I really like that, especially because you don't want Troll to not... You don't want to not be able to hit Troll, which is all...
There are two blinds on the enemy team. MKB is just so value.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Now, I would like to see... I don't know what Murica can do to really come back into this. Like, Sarah's farm has stopped entirely. Like, Halberd, which was being built from, like, about 10 minutes in, still hasn't been completed here. Like, it's pretty much just passive gold on this Night Stalker at this point. There's a mech on Jakiro, which, when you think mech carriers, Jakiro generally isn't on that list, so already out of his comfort zone a bit.
This sustains.
Yeah,
Gold.
pretty interesting.
I would have rather liked Force Staff on the Jakiro instead. There's no overstating the value of that item.
Oh, yeah.
Now there's just going to be a 5-man push. Or top.
Yeah, the problem is, I mean, what are you supposed to do? They're just going to dive in and kill. Especially when you're carry right now, just immediately died.
Yeah. And that is a troll warlord for, but I mean, look bottom.
Yeah, so bottom this is what you want. Bottom's being split push. I don't know, is this a good trade? You're losing a tier. I mean, you are going to get a tier. You can't get any more racks, though, so... And it does look like...
I know you can't get any more racks, but it's definitely preferable to nothing. Like, the Nature's Prophet doesn't help by being there.
Right, but Dire's just going to finish the game. I mean, they've learned at this point that they aren't scared. They still have Aegis.
Yeah, they do.
And
there's not much that can stop them, and this could very well be GG. There's going to be 2 buybacks coming in, and if they can't stop it here, then this is it.
I think this is probably just... Because, I mean... Prime Soul's just going to sit here and take this tower and then just rush through. There is no... Yeah, there isn't a fort anymore. And you still have Aegis, so...
Yep.
That's GG.
Well, Fields are now unstoppable. Aegis is going to be popped, but it's not enough.
That's definitely GG.
Finesse is coming back. They're going to try to defend this. They're not giving up.
Yeah, but you're ignoring Prime Soul, who's just sitting in the back. Wolfie's just hitting it. That's game.
Yep.
I'm actually surprised on how this game turned out.
Yeah, me too. I thought that America's draft was so much more focused. But the Underlord D-push, as well as the Lina, was very strong for Antikythera. And I believe that execution was lacking slightly on the side of on the side of America. I just didn't like the Zeus pick at all in any way this game. I think that there could have been plenty of mid-heroes better suited to do this.
Yeah.
I think they needed somebody that wasn't just all in on magic, because there's already an Underlord on the main popular type carrier. Okay, invited to a lobby. What fantasticness.
Did we get invited again?
Oh, well, I got invited. You didn't. Here, I'll invite you. I think. Can I? I think I can. Here, 1 second. There you are.
Oh, I thought you just brought me with you. I mean, whatever. I don't know. What do you want to see differently this game? I mean, I did like the all-in push strat, but maybe you pick someone different than some of the heroes. I mean, you getting a Drow might have been good, even if you only sent a mid. I mean, sending that Drow mid would have been okay. You have...
Oh, it would not have. I think that Drow gets rushed mid against that. Worse than the Zeus does.
You think so? I mean, that it basically... It's, the split push is way better, though. If you're going to go all in on that kind of strat, you might as well. Plus, it ups everybody else on the team. But, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but it also kind of doesn't, right? Because you already have a troll who's split melee ranged. Like, it sort of helps, but it also sort of doesn't, because melee form is always better for if you're actually attacking people.
Yeah.
And, Nature's Prophet definitely benefits from it, but I just think that the Drow isn't a hero. Like, even less so than the Zeus that game, if you send a Drow mid.
All right.
Anyways, I'll be right back while we're waiting for the next game to start up.
All right.